Alright, this is just a quick tutorial on how to use Autobidder, more so how to put it onto your website. So it's not ready yet for the public. I have a few people kind of testing it, and we're still working out some things. But I just want to make as many tutorials as I can so that by the time it is ready, the resources will be available for you to watch the videos and see how to use it. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to create two services, house washing and roof cleaning, and then I'm going to show you how to put it on the website. So this is starting from scratch. So I'm just going to add a service. I'm going to go ahead and choose this house icon, and then I'll add another service, and we'll call this roof washing. And then I'll go choose the roof icon. All right. And now we've got those added, we're going to go ahead and add our parameters. So the first parameter will be height, and this will be a multiplier, and this will account for house washing and roof cleaning. And this will be 1 story, 2 story, and 3 story. And then we will go ahead and add square foot, and this will be a base number, and this will apply both to roof washing and house washing. Now, just for house washing, we'll go ahead and say material, or we'll go siding material. I like to give them different names so it doesn't cause any problems. So this will be for house washing. This will be vinyl. Let's say stucco, and then let's just say brick. And then let's also say we'll leave that for right now. Maybe I'll think of something else. For roof, we're going to go roof material, and then we'll call this a multiplier, and this will be shingle metal tile. You could also say cedar and stuff like that if you want. And then I also like to say slope. And then we'll call this flat, medium, and steep. And I think that should be decent for right now. Now let's go ahead and set the pricing. For 1 story, we'll make this 1. For 2 story, we'll make this 1.8. Or let's go 1.5. And for 3 story, we'll go 1.9. And then for material, this is where you set your price per square foot. We'll start off at 20. We'll make this 24. And then we'll make brick also, well, make brick 2.45 or 0.245. Now for roof cleaning, it automatically sets the same height, but for material, we can do the same thing. Now let's go ahead and set this at 0.35, and then metal will be 0.37, and then tile, we don't have very many tile roofs where I'm from, so that's more like if you're in Florida or something, then it'd be more relevant. But slope, we'll call this a 1. We'll call medium 1.2, or we'll go 1.3, and then steep we'll go 1.45. All right, cool. Now let's choose well, we'll get to the color when we go to embed it on the site, but now I just got to add 4 features: safe, effective, long-lasting, warranty. You can say whatever you want in there. Now let's go house washing. We'll go clean, fresh smell. I'm only coming up with random stuff here for sake of time. This is something you probably want to put some effort into, because these are benefits or features that help persuade the customer to work with you. Clean, fresh smell, longer lasting, no pressure. All right, cool. So we'll turn both of these on. You know what? Let me just add an explainer video just for fun, just so that you can see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and add this one. See if we can get this to open up here. Go ahead and turn that off. Let's go back. House washing. Oops. Calibrate. Click house wash. Explainer video. We'll turn that on. And we'll paste that video in. Now I like to just test it beforehand. just to make sure it's working. Let me go ahead and refresh. And then we'll go ahead and select house wash and roof cleaning. Now you can see the video that I added is right there. The purpose of that is to kind of help walk the user through how to use the tool and also use it as a sales tool. So let's go ahead and say 1,500 square foot. Let's say vinyl. You'll notice it automatically selects it there. Shingle, slope, we'll go medium. And then we'll go Nevi. Number, test. Okay, so you see $1,000 for the roof, $450 for the house. That's decent. If I were actually doing this, I would spend more time trying to dial in the pricing. But let's go ahead and add this to the website. So we're going to come to settings. We're going to copy this code right here. This code or this link right here is just the Autobidder form itself. So you could share this just as a basic landing page if you wanted to. If you were going to do that, though, I would recommend putting a video on it. And then, if you don't have a website, you could make use of that. But here I'm going to go to the site editor, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to add this to your website here. So this is just a random website that I have. We're working on integrating this with the website system. So if you used us for your website, we're working on connecting Autobidder into that ecosystem, so it'll be a little bit easier. Maybe by the end of this year, if not, maybe the first quarter of next year, we'll have it set up to where it'll be a widget right here. So all you have to do is click widget, find the Autobidder widget, and drag it out. But for right now, let's go find a nice little spot to put it. Let's see here. I guess if we wanted to, we could just remove this old form. So yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and click delete. And now there's an empty column right there. So what we're going to do is come over to widgets. We're going to grab an HTML. We're going to drop it into that empty column. And then we're going to paste in our code. And now let's go check it out. Now we're going to have to do some formatting as well. Let me move this little bubble out of the way. All right, so if you wanted to, you could leave it like this, and then I just like to preview it. So let's select house wash, select roof cleaning. We'll go 2 stories. This time let's go 2,500 square feet. Vinyl, shingle, flat. Random name just for test sake. Get price. And you can see here it gives us the pricing. This is what it looks like on your website. Now, another thing you notice is this color kind of looks bad. So let's go ahead and make it the same exact color. So let's click over here on this inner row. Let's go grab this color code right here, this hex code. And you'll see how this button's like this brown color that we set earlier. Let's go back and paste in our green color. Now let's go check that out. And so that looks a lot better, in my opinion. I think that looks much better than the green, or than the brown that we initially had. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and see what happens. Say they just want the house, they don't want the roof cleaning. So click accept and book. It'll take them here. They can schedule. Let's pick the 23rd at 10 a.m. Let's click book it. And you can see, thank you. Now, if we go to our calendar now, and we go to the 23rd, you'll see that that job has been booked for the 750. So again, we're working on connecting this to your CRM as well if you're using Market or Jobber. And we're also going to make that Zapier connection. We have to jump through a couple hoops to get set up on Zapier, but we're going to go through those hoops. And then you can connect it to your CRM. But you'll also go to the leads, and you'll notice that one that I just entered right here. I didn't enter an actual address, otherwise you'd see it, but you can see the price quoted. The address, it knows if it's an actual address or not, if they actually enter an address, because it uses the Google API. And so if it's an actual address, it'll save it. And this map right here would be their house. Also, if they uploaded any photos, they'd be right here. which we did not do. But if we wanted to, we could always refresh it. Now, another way that you could do this if you really wanted to is to make it its own landing page, which I think on this side I actually kind of experimented with that. So let me just go see what I've got here. Okay, this looks like I was using an older one. So let me show you, if we wanted to do a whole new page, I would just start with an empty page, call this instant bid or something, whatever you want to call it. Call it instant bid. And let's go ahead and delete that other Autobidder that we have. And then the way I would do it is I would add a row above this row. And then I would just make this one image, just a random, I don't know, let's go pick a house or something, just something random for right now. And then we'll call this go ahead and center this, and then we'll go ahead and I like to do it this way. I like to make it 2 rows. We'll drag that HTML out here again. We'll let that sit. Go back to Autobidder. We got to copy the code again. Paste in the code right here. And then again, we got to do some formatting. I like to at least cover that. It has a scroll bar, so if a user is using it from a certain platform, it will, scroll, which is really nice compared to how it used to be, where you had to make it take up the whole length, which was kind of annoying. But this does have a scroll bar. And then if you want to format it, the way I kind of like to do it is to just add a little shadow to the column, add a little rounded corners to it, and yeah, I mean, there you're pretty good. Now you can add whatever other styling you want, and let's go ahead and remove all the padding right here from this column or from this row. Go ahead and click reset padding. Go ahead and shrink that up. And then if you really wanted to, this is just how I like to do my designs. We might go negative, let's try 150. And then we'll make this background color white. And now let's go ahead and stretch this out a little bit. Maybe make this font a little bit bigger. This is all just design stuff, but now what you can do is drive traffic to this specific page, or you can have on your home page. Well, actually, I already have it set right here. So up here in the top, I have it set instant bid or instant quote. So if I wanted to, I would just set this existing page to instant bid. And now let's go ahead and test it. Click preview. Click it. Takes us to the instant bid page that we just created. And we got our Autobidder with that green color. You can see the video now. If a user's not sure about their square footage, they've got the measure map right here. So if they get down to height, they're like, okay, I know it's 2-story. Square footage, you're not sure. Well, in your video right here, you can show them how to use the measuring tool. And then you can toggle it on, enter their address, measure, turn it off when you're ready. Come here. Let's say it's 233. Let's say the material is metal. Let's say it's medium. Well, most likely it'd be shingle in that case, but we'll roll with it. Let's just say Nevin Shields, Nevin 717 powerwash.com. Right, 699.90, 1680. 10% discount on bundle services, so that brings the total to 21. Now, if a user wanted to add images, all they have to do is click this, upload their images right here, and then you'd have those. Let's go ahead and accept and book. Brings us here, and boom. And that's all there is to it, guys. Again, this was just a simple overview. It's not ready yet unless you're a beta tester. If you want to become a beta tester, just send me an email. Let me know. I'll get you signed up. I'll help you sign up. The thing to keep in mind with the beta, it's not 100% perfect yet. So we're still working some things out. That's why I've been really slow to release it. I could have released it a month ago or a month and a half ago, but I want to get it as close to perfect as possible. Which the way software is, it's never 100% perfect ever. Even the biggest companies still continue to roll out updates and bug fixes. But I want to get it as close to perfect as possible. So if you do want to test it, let me know and I can help you out. But other than that, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Thanks. Have a great day.